Call Flagstar today. Our property of the day is a feature of Stony Green at Remax, Mid-Michigan. Stony has been a real estate professional for decades in Jackson, and he is a specialist on all types of properties. StonyGreen.com and 206-5522 puts you in touch with Stony. Well, today, Stony wanted to share this really cool listing on Case Road in Brooklyn, 9812 Case Road. Welcome home to this 4,500 plus square foot stunner of a house featuring 4 bedrooms and five and a half baths, located on just over an acre. It overlooks the 15th green of Heart of the Lakes golf course, where the grounds are landscaped to enhance the private setting. Wow. I think I've actually hit a ball in their backyard. The living room, you have these beautiful windows letting in all the natural light, offering incredible views of the property outside. Very spacious living space. Entertaining is made easy with this home. The kitchen, a stunning kitchen, gourmet kitchen filled with more of that beautiful natural light, a breakfast nook, and French doors that will lead you to your brick patio. The master bedroom, another great selling point of this house. This main floor, primary bedroom, features walk-in closets, an attached bath with heated floors, a jetted tub, a walk-in shower with a water tower, and double vanities. On top of all this, this home also features a guest house with an oversized garage fit for an RV. It is a beautifully updated 1-bed, 1-bath detached guest home with the same beautiful views the main home offers. Beautiful mature trees and landscaping provide low maintenance, privacy, as well as the farmland behind the home. Unbelievable. So, this truly serene and relaxing escape from your day-to-day hustle and bustle is now available. Don't miss out on this. Call Stony today for your showing. And Stony is so good at what he does that his listings, they don't gather any dust. They go fast. So if you're interested in this, call Stony right now at 206-5522. Stony is sitting there with his phone in his hand, ready to take your call. Stony Green at Remax, Mid-Michigan, with this stunning property of the day today in Brooklyn, on the golf course, on Case Road. Sponsored by the Mortgage Department at Flagstar. I can't believe it, are less than 2 months away from the 2022 Jackson County Fair, and joining us now, Fair Manager Denise Owens. Hi, Denise.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Actually, 2 months from today.
And when will it look like it's summer? Because it should be now. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it is 2 months away. I was just putting some stuff in the calendar, and as we inch toward July, I get more nervous and nervous. So, but as a grandma too, I'm trying to balance being a grandma and having a fair around the corner. So I've got a little negotiating to do back in the office.
Well, you'll have to take the new grandchild to the fair because that's
an absolute, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about what we've got lined up. And
okay.
I think this year, the fair, you've got everything, the grounds, everything perfectly the way you want it now, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You'll see the changes because we did tweak a little bit, but now I think we're in a good place. We've relocated our stock trailers so that when you come down Ganson Street, you won't see the backside of stock trailers, which are what our food vendors use to store their equipment and their food products and such. So with the help of consumers in the city, we relocated them. against the Blackstone Gate. There was a big green space at the south end of the grandstand, and so that's going to be the new home for the stock trailers.
Okay.
And that means I have a little more space to add a few more vendors. So I've got a couple of new food vendors coming in, which I said for a long time I wouldn't do, but these are both a little bit different. One is Mexican fare, but it's called Urban Mexican Fare, which is different than what Maria's menu is. So I'm excited about that.
Okay.
Then I have a gal that the name of her company is Frickin' Good Cookies. And so she wants to be there. She was actually at Beer Fest and did fantastic. So I'm like, absolutely, let's give it a go. So, and there's a couple other changes that other food vendors I'm working on. It's just I haven't confirmed them yet, so I don't want to burst their bubble or my bubble if they don't make it. But everything is laid out the same way in regards to where it was last year, except for the stock trailers. I do have, when you come out of what is the new main entrance, which is Keeley Hall, the building that used to be the old American One building, and you come off Ganson Street, that's the new main walk-in gate. You will go out and you will see on the left-hand side where it's all grassy, we've got what's called Jelly Ball Arena. It's a big 70 by 70 foot arena, and it's referred to as Jelly Ball. That is something that's brand new. But when people walk out, they're not only going to see the food on their right, the midway in front of them, they're going to see this great Jelly Ball opportunity. So I think you know, Administrator Overton wanted me to have this, like, you know, a Disney doo-doo, you walk out the door and you see everything, and we're getting there. So I'm excited about that.
All right, Jelly Ball. I'm not familiar with Jelly Ball. Would I recognize it when I see it?
Yeah, you would. You'll
Okay.
go, oh, that must be Jelly Ball.
Okay.
When you see people, jelly being projected to them, or, you know, it's not paintball. I've been told that by the gentleman because I put that on his contract. He goes, Denise, this is Jelly Ball.
Jelly Ball.
Totally different.
All
I said,
right.
okay.
Okay, well, you just have to come and see it to understand it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about all the attractions that are going to be on the fairgrounds, but first let's go through the entertainment lineup because there are still tickets for all the shows.
There are still tickets, not as many for Hank as we had in the beginning, but we still got some seats, and so do not delay. And if you want to be able to see him live, you definitely need to give our office a call or go online to the correct website, etix.com. And you know, it's still a problem. Since you and I have been talking about this for 15 years, it's still a problem. Don't allow yourself to get scammed. Don't Google Jackson County Fair and take whatever comes up. Either call our office or go to etix.com, E-T-I-X.
Yep.
But
That's
yes,
the
we've
only
got
place to get them.
only place. So we've got kicking off the whole night is, you know, it's all comedy, is Jeff Foxworthy and Larry the Cable Guy. So very excited about that team. And with looking at their contract and their rider, they're very low key. They really don't need or want anything. They just want to come and have fun. And that's literally what it says in their contract. So
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that.
Nice.
And then on Tuesday night is our music night with Collective Soul and Switchfoot. So looking forward to that. Switchfoot was at the fair, I think 5 years ago, with another group. And I could have looked at my list, but I can't remember off the top of my head. And then we're ending it with a huge bang in regards to music, and that is Hank Williams Jr. With an opener called Granger Smith, whose I guess alter ego is called Earl Dibbles Jr. And we've had just a ton of interest in that night. So Tuesday night's going to be, the closer night's going to be a big night.
Well, you know why? This guy, Granger Smith, and his alter ego, Earl Dibbles Jr., they've got unbelievable traction on YouTube.
Yes.
I mean, they've got like millions and millions
Yeah.
and millions of followers and viewers.
Well, the gal in my office, one of the staff, she's gone to see him. She's so more excited about seeing him than and she said he's a fantastic entertainer. She said he really engages with the crowd, and I know Jackson, and I know that they're going to love that. And so, yeah, I think it's a great starter for Hank Jr. to have somebody. And actually, that is who Mr. Williams wanted.
Oh,
Yeah. So he, he made the call, and we're excited about that. Get a little young blood on the stage before he comes on and just really blows that place up.
cool. All right, so all week long there are some things happening. Once you go into the fairgrounds, there are some things you can do for free.
Absolutely, and a lot more this year than we've had in the past. I secured prior to COVID. It's called Oscar the Ostrich, and he is this big, giant, semi-mechanical ostrich that will wander around the grounds. And all of that information, his pictures will be up on our website. We're starting our campaign with that on Facebook this week. But his dressing room actually is in the new event center. So there's posted times as to every day he'll come out of the event center through the big garage doors, and that's where he'll make his entrance on the grounds and wander around and do his thing. And so we're excited about that. Then back where we have the birthing barn, which is, one of our greatest assets, and also is free, we have what's called Kids Celebration Stage Show. And that is an interactive family event that engages the crowd, engages the kids. There's games, all kinds of stuff. Jim Vitito, our chairman of our fair board, and I, we met with this gentleman when we were at the International Conference, and we contracted them there. Jim is super excited about it. He loves anything that interacts the families down there. And, we have so many families that come to the birthing barn, and made perfect sense to add to that. Where this year we don't have an animal show back there, but the birthing barn is all the animals you need to see, even the brand new ones being born that week. So
That's quite the show.
yeah, and then we have some great talent on our small stage, which sits at the north end of the new event center on the big patio. We've got a youth Celtic group called the Chelsea House Orchestra that are going to come and play. We've got several bands, Mid-Michigan bands, Jake and the Black Carnies from Ann Arbor, Leadfoot from Jackson, Elvis is going to be there. And this year, toward the end of this month, the big Elvis movie's coming out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I've had people saying, is this the year you're bringing Elvis back? And I'm like, well, why wouldn't I? So he's coming on Monday, and that's senior day also. And he's always a huge draw for the seniors. So that'll be fun. But I've got something on that stage every single day that will entertain you and cost you nothing. But we've also bringing back the Michigan Vietnam Veterans Wall, which will be in the new event center, and that is generously being sponsored by AT&T again this year. And you remember Mike Knopf, Senator Mike Knopf? Mm-hmm. That partnership started with him how many years ago? I can't even think. But they have stuck with us, and every year they're excited about sponsoring the veterans, which Thursday and Friday veterans are free to come through the gate.
All right, and don't disappoint me. Fisk Fest.
Oh my goodness, where would we be without Fisk and Netterfields? The fair would be empty, but yes, Fisk Prize will be there. Jerry will, matter of fact, it's the 7th. He will start calling me next week just to make sure that his spaces are where he thinks that they should be. So yeah.
Nice. Be here before you know it. 2 months from today, the Jackson County Fair. Thanks, Denise.
Thank you, always a pleasure.
Same here. Fair manager, Denise Owens.